Hey, what's up everybody, Slay Magic here, and welcome back to another Dirtcraft video. So, I have some pretty exciting news today, and we're probably not going to be spending much time on the Dirtcraft server today. It'll kind of make sense in a bit. Basically, I want to go into creative to look at something on the Dirtcraft world, but obviously that's against the rules, so I'm going to make a single player world and do it on there, so I hope you're right with that. But anyway, so the exciting news, as you can see, I've done a lot of this, and you know, I've been working on this pretty hard actually. I've gone through at least 3 pickaxes, but obviously I've repaired them. And I've also dug all the way around the edge and dug under here like this. And the way you can see underneath is I've dug holes where the water is, so if I fall down I'll land in the holes. Basically, if you didn't know, if you don't like the fog light, then you can, or void fog, you can dig holes from sunlight down and it will get rid of it all, so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of work on here, and I've dug all the way around, as I said. It took a while, I'm not going to lie, it did take a long time, but it was worth it, I guess. Now then, the other exciting news is what we're going to be about to see, and I'll give you a little hint on what it is. Now, some of you wanted to see me build this, but unfortunately that just wouldn't be possible. It was way too difficult to show you guys. Hey, I just met you. So we are gonna go have a look right now at a little hint. Now I'm sure you guys already know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, this should immediately spark it if you've seen the episode. Oh yes, I have completed the Iron Trench. Now, let me explain myself. I did ask in the Iron Trench video, would you guys like to see me build the rest of it? Because I did the start of it and it was pretty easy, but the rest of it was basically redstone. Now, I did not want to show you guys that. Now, I would have shown you if I knew what I was doing. But the thing is, I had the tutorial up and I was constantly watching it, looking back to see if I'd done everything correct. So it was kind of difficult to record. I didn't try recording, but obviously it would be because I'd have to keep stopping to check the tutorial and stuff, and that just wouldn't be very funny. It would be very choppy, be extremely hard to edit because I'd have to go to each individual clip and edit them. But yeah, so we're going to have a look now at it in action. Ali is here at the minute, so hopefully I fixed it. Ali is there. So yeah, Ali's here at the minute, so hopefully it's working. It just got reset, so all going well. Should be working, but yeah, it's amazing. I believe I haven't done proper measurements, but I'm pretty sure I spent about 2 hours there earlier. Oh, okay, so it's actually really close to being, yep, one stack of iron blocks per hour. Yeah, anyway, as you can see, I haven't done proper experiments yet. I need to really time it properly and just see, maybe do like 3 different tests, but as you can see, this is pretty crazy. But I'm pretty sure I was here for maybe 2 to 2.5 hours, and I got two stacks and 3 blocks, so it's pretty crazy. Anyway, so now that was phase 1 here. I'll explain all this in detail, but it's just completed phase 1. 1 minute, is my... okay. Now, up here is phase 2. As I said, this will all become very clear in a minute. And it won't be starting just yet, but in a very short time, it will be. So, if we hit this guy. But yeah, this is phase 2 over here. Now, as you can see, this took a lot of hoppers. I pretty much used, I actually really did use all of them. Okay, I'm off, I'm just going to zoom in. Okie dokie. Anyway, so yeah, you can see how much iron this would have used. And I actually did pretty much use up all my iron, but it was all good. I managed to just do it. Had to do a little bit of caving. Used up a lot of redstone here, and I have about a stack of redstone blocks, whereas I had about 5 stacks before. Used up a lot of, what are these called? The quartz for those. But yeah, overall I think it was worth it. We're gonna get, I've already made my profits worth in 1 like waiting time. So yeah, you'll see in a very short while. I've just got a timer going for this. This is going to light up really soon, and it's going to start phase 2. I think it'll be really short. It takes about 60 seconds from phase 1 to turn to phase 2. So any second now. But yeah, obviously it will take a while when I'm recording. But when that happens, this will light up, make him go up here for some reason. I don't really... Oh yeah, he's for the village detection. And then it will turn this on, make this go down, and then turn off this torch, which turns on this. I don't know, something like that. And then these will start to count down here. So it's a lot shorter. It's like every 10 or 20 seconds. But it'll go like 1 and 20 seconds, 2, all the way down to the bottom, which takes a while. Once it gets all the way down here, it will be complete, and we will have iron for days. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to cut to me showing you how this all works, and then I'm gonna come back after that clip and show you it in action. But for me, that's going to be after I've shown you how it works. So it'll be like, you know what I mean. So like yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, there's Ali, which is pretty cool. He's in the iron thing. Making a daisy chain from the spawn chunks. Okay, that's just basically what we want to do is we want to, if you don't know, spawn chunks are things that are always loaded in the Minecraft world as long as somebody's in the overworld. Basically the way, and somebody's logged on obviously, the way it works is if you've got like a mob spawn thing in spawn chunks, it'll always be running. Even if somebody's a million blocks away, it'll always be running. It's always loaded. Whereas, as you probably know, if I walk a little bit this way, the chunks over there will be coming loaded. Yup. So what we're going to be doing, this isn't in the spawn chunks. I can't talk, spawn chunks. But we really wanted to do it, but I couldn't find it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some hoppers and... Oh, my cat's meowing. Oh my god, it just climbed on my shoulder. Holy crap. You have to have... Oh my god, cat, get off. You have to have one person on and in the overworld. Oh, my cat's in the way. You'll probably hear it purring. It's right next to the mic. It might even rub the mic a bit. Anyway, so what was I saying? So we're going to make a daisy chain of hoppers. I believe that's where you have like... Where you have, say these are hoppers, and they just go around like that. And they just keep on going round. So it's just just goes round and round, and it won't stop, and that should be loading the chunks, which is pretty cool. And then yep. So I need to move my cat. 1 minute, let me just destroy these. Dr. Tudors is also going to be building a bridge on here, which will be look pretty cool. Tiggy, get down. Ugh, silly cat. Anyway, sweet. Okay, so now we're going to cut to it in action, but I am going to go to show you how this works. So yeah, here's it in action, and I'll see you in a minute. Bye. Hello. Alright, so as promised, I am going to show you... About to check. Oh right, I'm going to show you how much iron you get from this. So as you can see, it's working very well. How much? So it's been about 20 to half an hour since Ali started. So we'll see how much he got. 2.5 stacks. That doesn't seem right. How long have you been here? Actually no, that does sound right. Because it only takes 9 stacks of iron to make 64, so yeah, if that's about 20 minutes of being here, yeah, I can agree with that. When he said on Skype, let me just check. So 32. Oh, it's been about half an hour actually. So you might get about 40, I think it's fair to say 40 stacks of, not 40 stacks, oh my god, 40 blocks of iron, which is still fine, don't get me wrong. I thought it was a little bit more than that though, but it's all good. So as you can tell, it is working extremely well. If I was to AFK here for the night, I would be set for the longest time ever. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you how this thing works right now. And yeah, it's pretty simple if you kind of get it, like get redstone and stuff. But I'm just going to be showing you it in mini detail kind of thing, because I know some of you guys did want to see me doing it, so that's what I'm going to do. See you in a bit, guys. Alright then, so you've just seen it in action. Now I'm going to show you how this thing works, and I am not on a server at the minute, I can guarantee you that right now. You can even see that the box isn't as big as it usually is. This is me. Tiggy, stop. She's going through my trash bin and getting out plastic bits and playing with it. Anyway, so the way this works, now obviously I didn't create this, Tango Tech did. Now go oh, Tiggy. Stupid cat. So the way this works is basically there's doors there and doors at the bottom. Now these line up to be a village, and then they connect to the doors over here, and this is like a secondary village. So the way it works is, it's kind of hard to explain, I suppose. I'm not really an expert, but basically it slowly sets up villages and they kind of line up. Now the way that you start it, you have to, I'm not going to do it because it's in phase 2, and you can see that some iron golems are spawning already. Tiggy, seriously, stop. So the way you start it off, you press this button and this will stop this timer. You take both, well, it's already stopped because it's in phase 2. Take both of these out, put 64, 28 in here and 2 in there, and then you go all the way over here. Oh, there's a creeper on there, that's not meant to be there. Oh my god, Tiggy, you're so stupid. Idiot. Alright, and then you come over to here, you go in here, take out whatever items are in here, put them in here, and it should equal 16. And then you break this, and it makes all the pistons go down. And then you come up here to see if this, here it is. So if there's like this, then you take the item out of here, put it all the way over here into that hopper there, and then you come down here to where the master reset is, and oh my god, what is she doing? God, and then you click this button and it will all be good. So that's pretty much it actually. Now then, for more detail, so we can see the irons here in action, and oh, I'll be right back, guys. I just need to sort out my cat. Alright then, I think I sorted her out. So, alright, 1 minute. Let me move it off my desk. Okay, there we go. So, once you've done all that, they drop down here, like that, and then they burn here, and then once they burn, the iron goes into these hoppers, which then the hoppers like lead this way. And then is this gonna, probably, let's just breathe that. And then the hoppers lead into this dropper, which goes up all the way. I just ate some nuts, so my throat's all weird. Into here, as you can see. Why is that still there? That shouldn't be there. Why is that still there? Anyway, maybe, does it need? That's weird. So then the iron goes into these hoppers, into this chest. It basically goes down this long zigzag thing, and then into here. Now what happens is, if you AFK here for a rip... Oh my god, this stupid ass crap. I swear to god, it's so stupid. And then when it's all the way full up, basically what happens... Sorry for the rustling, my cat's got a bit of plastic. What happens is, once this is all full up with stuff, it goes into this hopper here, then it goes into there, all the way up here, and it will eventually just fill up to here. Now what happens... Now what happens is, when it's full up to here, if you go down here, and then take stuff out of here, like so, then it will automatically, like, drop down kind of thing. So it will automatically filter down until it's all into this chest, if that makes sense. It's kind of, like, hard to explain, but, you should be able to get it. Alright, I need to sort out this cat, be right back. Alright then, let's hope that's sorted out. So, where were we? So basically when they're all in here, you can just take, say if this was all full up to the top, take it out and then they'll start filtering in again. That should make plenty of sense. This stupid ass cat. Don't know what to say about him. Anyway, so let's kind of go into more detail, hopefully. So then, this is a hopper timer here. This is really important. There's a lot of these around. And if no iron golems pass through here within like 5 or so minutes, what happens is this hopper timer here goes off and it will automatically kind of detect this, which isn't actually turned on at the minute, like that. But wait, why did that go off? That's weird actually. Which then goes into here. Which turns this on and just resets it all if it's not working properly, which is pretty cool. Now we're gonna go see it in action now actually, so I'll do everything that I said. So you do that button there, get this out there, and then you put 2 there, 2864, 2, and then we go over here all the way over to this hopper here, take whatever's... Alright, there's nothing in there, that's fair enough. And then we break this, but it doesn't need to be done because there's nothing there. Can you hear this cat? I want to break its neck in a minute. And then we don't go down there yet, we go up to here. Alright, so that's all the way over there, so if any of these are activated then we'll take it out of the hopper and put it back. And we come down here, press the master reset, and that just basically resets it all. So now what's going to happen is, this hopper timer here is going to be counting down. Once all of this is down, it will start the first process. So that's basically taking 2 of these out at a time, every 90 seconds or so, or 60 seconds. And then a trail of redstone will come down here, into here, and then it will pop up 1 of these each time 2 of those goes down. It'll all make sense in a minute, and that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to wait here and show you the process. So I'm just going to wait till it happens, so I'll be right back. Alright then, so this, you can see this timer here is going off, and then it will activate this, and as you saw, 2 went down. Now we have this redstone trail, and once it reaches to the end down here, you will see what will happen. There we go, so now we have 1 block up. Now this is meant to be there because it powers it. It's just kind of like there, so it powers it all, and then each of these will go over 1 at a time. So yeah, I'm just going to wait until all of these are down, and I will be right back. Alright then, I'm getting bored of waiting because this does actually take quite a while to do. Been waiting for about 10 minutes, but anyway, once this is all done, all of these blocks will go down, and then phase 2 will be initiated. Now when phase 2 happens, what happens is the block in here slowly goes down here as this redstone kind of ticks off. Every 20 or so seconds, told you earlier, it'll just move down 1 at a time, all the way to the bottom, and then, but each time this is happening, each block that comes out and then goes back in is one village set up. So by the middle you've got a pretty good iron farm going, but once it's all done, that's when you'll start like racking up some of the major iron. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial thing. I hope it didn't bore you too much, but I thought I should explain it because some of you guys did want to see me build it. So I kind of thought I should show you how it's done. There is a lot more to it, like this vertical redstone. You know, it's just a lot of... It was pretty easy to make, actually, I'm not going to lie, but it took a lot of resources, so, you know, had to do what I had to do. It's going to be worth it, I suppose, so... But yeah, so yeah, I'm going to go back to Dirtcraft now, and I'll see you there. Alright then guys, so all of that is being done. As you can probably say, that we're probably not going to be working on this anymore, unless it's just aesthetics. I need to neaten up, like see that log's not complete. I've actually really want to, I don't know why, but I really want to build a huge iron golem, like in front of it. It would be hollow, of course, but I'd have to look at the dimensions, because that is surprisingly small. It's only about 40 to 50 blocks tall. Pretty sure a giant iron golem would be bigger than that, so I'm not too sure yet. We'll have to look into that. Oh my god, that was so lucky. Holy crap. So yeah, we'll have to look into that, but that'll be a pretty fun project. So I've got a couple of things to talk about. If you watched my Hunger Games yesterday, I talked a little bit about a new schedule I'm doing. The way it's going to work is I'm going to basically have, instead of daily schedule, I'm going to be having it so I have like video schedules. So there it is. So the way it's going to work is I'm going to have Hunger Games, then Dirtcraft, then TNT Run, then Cube World, and then repeat pattern. So it's just going to be, so you guys know, if you want me to go into more detail, watch my Hunger Games if you haven't from yesterday, and I go into a lot more detail. But it's just going to be nice and neat, and it's going to be quite fun to do for me anyway. So yeah, the pattern is Hunger Games, Dirtcraft, TNT Run, then Cube World. So your next video to expect is TNT Run. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so I wanted to just talk to you a bit about this. So obviously now I've got the iron farm up and running. So I really just want to get this dug out, because I really want to build this rocket. It's going to look so cool once I can do it. I honestly cannot wait. It's going to be amazing. But until then, we've got to be digging all of this out. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you was in the swamp. Somebody by the name of Proby Gamer, who is on at the minute, has made a pretty cool farm over there. And we're going to go check that out now. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the new snapshot that came out. So, if you guys... Oh no, I missed it. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Mojang have released a snapshot today of the new biome update, which is 1.7, and I downloaded it and tried it out. Well, didn't download it, I you know, put it onto Minecraft and tested it out for a bit, and it's really cool. Basically, the features I really thought stood out were well, obviously the biomes. I checked out quite a few biomes. They were really fun, and you know, they were new, they weren't exactly similar. I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys except for a couple of things. I'm not going to tell you any of the biomes, because they've actually made it a bit of like a treasure hunt, because they haven't told you anything about it, which I think is pretty cool of them. I do kind of like it when this happens. And then something that is a spoiler, I suppose, but I guess most people will find it out, and it's not really that important, but it's useful, is there's more sound options now. So what I mean by that is they basically put... So am I safe? I don't care if I'm not safe. So if we go into sound now, we've got music, sound, that's it. But in the new update, they've got it so there's master sound, which is just basically sound, like on here. and then you've got like animals, mobs, players, weather, blocks, music, and it's just kind of like a load of different options. I think there's about 10 altogether, and that's so cool. I'm so glad we can turn like weather off now. Well, not off, but you can turn the, noise off, or down anyway. So anyway, here we are. This is this is an that doesn't sound right when I say so. This is an witch farm. A witch farm. Did I? Oh, I thought it was Anne. I'm such a retard. So this is a witch farm. At the minute, it's not amazing because we need to light up a lot of the stuff. See ya. So we need to light up a lot of the caves around, which I've actually done a lot, but yeah. But what happens is they land. Oh yeah, this is quite a while ago. So the hoppers were like cut off here, and I finished them off. Goes to this chest here. But yeah, so we get all of these materials for free now, which is pretty awesome. Really cool. But that's about it really. So I was thinking that we can just stay here for a while, not today but another time, and just get a bunch of TNT and just kind of blow up the rest of that hole, because we've got so much stone and cobble and dirt from it, so don't think we really need anything else from it. But yeah, as I said, this farm isn't really in operational use just yet, but it does work, but just not to the best it can. Alright, so I got one more thing I want to do and to finish off this episode, which I think will be a bit of fun, so I will see you there. Alright then, so we're almost home, and I just remembered I didn't really finish talking about the new update, so I'm going to talk a bit more about it while I prepare for the next thing I'm doing. So the other cool thing is there's a new world type, and I can't quite remember what it's called, but basically it's just a crazy world generation, and oh my god, it's awesome. I was like, oh, we should totally reset the server to that world type, but no, nobody wanted to do it. It's a shame. Obviously I wouldn't really do it, but yeah, that's really cool. You got to check that out. But if you don't have a good computer, then it is pretty much impossible to run. But I was fortunate enough to be able to run it, which is cool. Now, the last thing I really like about a new snapshot, and admittedly the only things I found were the things I've said, is the amount of new flowers. They've basically added about 10 new flowers, and the cool thing about them is they're not just useless again. What's this? I've never seen this before. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's not just useless flowers like they are in this, like at the minute, with just red and yellow. I mean, they do make dyes, I suppose, but they've added a bunch of new flowers, and they actually make more dyes now. So you've got like pink dye, blue dye, red dye, all those. It's awesome. Anyway, so the thing I wanted to do is it's kind of a bit of a rip-off thing, but maybe you should have been a bit more careful about it. So this is the wrong place. Damn it. Where is it? Oh, is this it? I believe so. So this is Zach's Quick Block Shop. Now, hopefully, oh yes. So, the way this works, oh no, it's been taken out. Anyway, I read this before, and the way it works is you got to put in 5 pieces of iron for each stack you take, like each one bit of the inventory. So what we're going to do is we're going to take everything, because why not? So let's kind of half this out into 5s and just put, okay. Should we just put this like all in pretty much and just take, so I guess we can take that. Oh, quartz, very nice. Stone. Let's just put a bit more in, don't want to rip them off too much. God, that's so lot. Actually, that's too much, I think. How much? 1 minute. 60. We'll go for 65 divided by 5. Alright, so we get 13 blocks per stack, so that's quite a lot there. So that's like 50 something. Yeah, that's pretty much all of this. So we'll take some obsidian. What else? Blaze rods, that's pretty useful. Some coal. That's what oh, redstone. I need redstone. gunpowder. That would be useful. What else? Maybe some food. Maybe some more food. Some more food than that. More food. Actually, I don't want those. Oh, lily pads. They are not renewable, so we'll take those. Now the tall grass is, so we don't really need that, and that's super easy to get as well. Sugarcane, I got loads of that outside my house, don't really need it. Maybe buckets. That he actually lost out on that. That's pretty funny. We paid 5 iron for 6 iron. Pretty cool. Have you got anything else? I think I checked all these before and there's nothing in here, so just a stack of diamonds in one of them. I really don't need any of this, so I quickly want to go see if how much he's just made from me. Stuff only, my ass. Oh. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let me just work this out real quick. So how much is this? Oh my god. So that's 5 times 64 divided by 5. 64 stacks of blocks. Sorry about that, just had to sneeze. Alright, so how much do we take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, about 26. So we'll take that back, because after all it is kind of ripping him off because there is an iron farm. But he just got a lot of iron from me. Oh wow, what is all this? This more storage here, like more for me? No, okay. Oh, okay. How'd you get out of this place? Am I trapped? Oh, there's a pressure plate. Alright, cool. So we just got a bunch of free stuff, basically, which is always nice, especially like the quartz and stuff. That's going to be awesome. I would have preferred it in normal form, but what can you do, really? So yeah, that's about it, really. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it might not have been to everybody's taste. I am really sorry about that, but I just wanted to please some of you guys, because I know some of you really did want to see me building it, and obviously that was kind of out of my ability, because I had to watch tutorials. As I said, glorious cows that I haven't looted in. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy just having a quick overview. If you haven't already, please check out Tango Tech. He is the maker of the farm. He is absolute legend. He is amazing. He really knows what he's talking about when he makes these kind of stuff. And you know, his tutorials are flawless. His tutorials are actually absolutely amazing and so easy to follow as well. So if you haven't already, Tango Tech with a space, T-A-N-G Tango, T-A-N-G-O space T-E-K. Just had to make sure I got that right then, that's why I kind of spacked out of it. So yeah, if you haven't already, check him out, he's awesome. And I will be seeing you guys next time. Thanks for watching, bye. Oh, I almost forgot as well, my sword is very close to breaking. So, also I got a lot of diamonds from digging out the small bit at the bottom of the thing. I got a fortune 3 pick, so that was easy. And I had about 4 veins of high numbers. I think I got 2 7s and 1 6, 2 7s and 1 8. So I got a lot of diamonds. I already had about 16, I think. So yeah, I would have shown you, but I couldn't really be bothered to record it. I always forget to put them in as well when I record it, so I just thought I'd mind it. There we go. So let's hope we get something good. To be honest, swords are pretty easy to enchant. I pretty much like everything that I get, unless it's just like Bane of Arthropods, then it sucks. That kind of sucks, but I'm gonna live with it. I'm not too bothered. Smite is the good one, isn't it? Yeah, Smite is undead, which basically is every mob, pretty much, except for spiders, but spiders are pussies, so. And it's got knockback too as well for creepers. it's not that bad. It's decent, I suppose. I could have got a lot better, but I'm good with that. I'm happy. So yeah, as I said, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys. Shut up, you noobs. And I'll see you guys next time.